Jung-suk is in love with a woman who is just like him, but she rejects him, saying that she hates the fact that he plans everything out beforehand. The doctor tells a shocked Jung-suk that change is necessary. Unable to give up his crush, Jung-suk decides to lead an unplanned life and receives help from her junior Sojong. The carefree and spontaneous Sojong flips Jung-suk's life upside down in just one day. And thus, Jung-suk is late to work for the first time in 8 years, 7 months and 26 days. His life without an alarm starts to go haywire, but people around him are applauding this change. In the end, Sojong suggests something which Jung-suk has never dreamt of. Jung-suk has never led a life without making plans. Will he be able to overcome this obstacle and achieve the love of his life?
All right, everyone, the movie Plan Man. I guess just by the title itself, we can pretty much guess what it's going to be about, a guy who plans.
Yeah, exactly. He likes planning. In fact, I would say he's obsessed with planning. He sees a doctor, in fact, because he's just, I guess, a little bit odd in that he has to meticulously plan everything.
What a tiresome life if you have to plan everything down to the minute, down to the second.
Yeah, he's just so stiff. He's like this, you know. It's just, he's like, loosen up, have a little bit of spontaneity and just
enjoy life.
Enjoy life,
exactly. Take a break.
Take a breather.
That's what we want to tell him. Now, this role is played by Jung Jae-hyung.
Yeah, Jung Jae-hyun, who's had a very busy 2013.
Yeah.
He was in a few films, in fact. He was in 11 AM, which we talked about on this show. He's also in Our Sunny as well. He's just been in lots of different movies.
Yeah.
One of my favorite films, Castaway on the Moon. He's in that film as well. So.
Yeah. Tell us more about him as an actor. What can we say?
He tends to play all sorts of different roles. He often plays kind of comedic roles, as we see here. He often plays more serious roles. And he was in Our Sunny, or Uri Sunny in Korean, and which is a Hong Sang-soo movie. And so just there's no limit to what he'll do, I think. And Castaway on the Moon, like I say, he was in that, which is one of my favorite films. And he plays this guy that's stranded on an island in the middle of Seoul. So all sorts of characters there.
Yeah. So I guess he has that power to portray different styles, different personalities, and he really conveys his emotions.
Yeah, exactly. And here, like I say, he plays someone that's incredibly stiff like this, you know.
With alarms every time, right? He sets an alarm, this guy sets an alarm for everything in his life.
Yeah, I mean, you could say he's kind of ill in that he has to, you know, he can't do anything unless it's planned. He would hate me, for example, because I mean, I plan what I can, but I often let things, you know, kind of go loose. And,
you go with the flow.
Go with the flow, but this guy just, no.
Okay.
Until this girl comes along and then, of course, just changes everything for him.
Love just strikes him.
Strikes him like a bat. Boom.
That's what happens. Now, Jason, we mentioned that love was about to strike this plan man in the movie. And
like a bat.
Like a bat. This love is actually Han Ji-min.
Yeah, the very attractive actress. What often strikes me about her in her movies is the way she's dressed.
Why?
Because in Detective K, that kind of period piece with a kind of contemporary feel about it, she has this rather gorgeous dress that she wears in it, and she's just so striking, incredibly striking. I mean, she is a very attractive girl, but it's actually the way she dresses, a whole personality that gets incorporated into this that really makes her stand out. And in this movie,
it's the same thing. The plan man falls for her.
Yeah, the guys just go running to her, and she's somewhat unique. She's basically the opposite of this plan man. She's very loose and she's very eccentric. Her dress, or sense of fashion is rather. She has a kind of a baroque style, which is quite interesting.
She's a bit of an artist. She turns everything into a song in this movie.
Yeah, she's an artist, and that's conveyed through a sense of fashion and whatnot, and her sense of character too. And yeah, she likes writing songs about everything, and I think that's what I found appealing about her in this movie.
As well.
Many
guys will.
I was pulled in like this, you know.
Very good. So that's for Han Ji-min, right?
Yeah.
All right, now Jason, Han Ji-min plays the role of this quite eccentric songwriter in this movie, and she turns pretty much everything into songs. So are we going to be able to
You're
see...
laughing.
Yeah, I know. Are we going to be able to see her sing in this movie?
Yeah, absolutely. But let's check out her singing skills right now.
슬퍼 말아요 삼각김밥 30초면 돼 충분해요 계획을 세워야 해 완벽한 고백과 완벽한 너를 위해 알람을 맞춰야 해 계획을 세워야 해 나와 완전 꼭 닮은 유일한 그녀 위해
Now, Jason, we talked about the actors. Why don't we mention the director here for this movie?
Yeah, absolutely. Song Shi-hoop, this is his first feature-length debut, and so it's interesting to see him really coming now onto the stage with a commercial movie.
Yeah.
He actually won numerous awards, actually.
Short film festivals.
Yeah, one interesting film called Shoveling Texas. Interesting title, isn't it?
Haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's very good, and I've seen parts of it on the internet. It's very, very good, and it's won the award at the International Korean Short Film Festival.
So this one is his first big movie. As a director,
yeah,
not assistant director.
Yeah, this is his commercial break, if you like. He was an assistant director on a movie directed by Yuha called A Dirty Carnival, which was made back in 2006.
Okay.
That's a gangster classic.
Yeah.
So he's certainly worked on some top-notch
That's
productions.
right. This time it's going to be a little bit different because this is a romantic comedy, of course.
Yeah, this is a romantic comedy, so it's very different from A Dirty Carnival. But he's certainly made his mark, I think.
Yeah, good luck to him.
Good luck indeed.
Jason, we talked about the movie Plan Man. Well, guess what? Our plan ends here for today.
Oh, what a shame.
Unfortunately.
It is very unfortunate, but
Yeah.
I'll be back next week
Next week with another movie, of course.
with another movie.
All right, well, thank you very much for your feedback.
Thank you very much indeed.
And if you listeners want to participate, you can join us on Facebook. Leave us your comments. If you've been watching Korean movies, that's also very interesting. Let us know. And we'll be back for Showbiz Theater next time again.
See you next week. Bye.